songwriter, voiceover artist, music publisher, and producer, and now the host of the Second Chance Show. It's Detroit's own gospel artist and your host. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only talented and gifted Brotha Mike.
Hello and welcome to the Brotha Mike Show. What's going on? All is well. This is truly the day that the Lord has made. I don't know about you, but like I say all the time, I'm rejoicing and I'm very glad. I'm just happy about today. It's a special day. This is Palm Sunday. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the Brotha Mike Show. You're at the right place at the right time. We have a special show lined up for you. But just before that, I'm going to give you the word. The word for today is trust. Have you tried and trusted God? This is the week. This is Holy Week. This is the week, the last 7 days of our Lord and Savior being on this earth, doing what he had to do, coming to save us. And I don't know about you, but this is a special time for me. I give glory to God that he sent his son to save us. I don't know about you. You might even be going through a few things right now. It's a sacred time for me, and I'm just happy and honored that you tuned in to WHPR TV 33, the station that loves you, me, and everybody. But now, the things that might be on your mind, you might even think about stepping out. This show is called Second Chance. You might think about stepping out on that second time around. I'm here to tell you that God is able. I'm here to tell you that no matter what your dreams and aspirations are, if you step out on faith, he can make it happen. God will deliver you, and he will see you through that very thing that you are wondering, can I do it? Even if you're like me and waited 40 years to record again. I know people talked and I thought about not doing it, and had I listened to them, it probably wouldn't happen, and I wouldn't be standing here, sitting here before you. So I say you can't listen to anybody when you have a dream and you have a goal. Focus only on that the Lord has blessed you to have. Your gifts, your talents. The Bible speaks of a gift making room for you and putting you before great men. And because of my EP, Second Chance, I was able to be a part of a couple TV shows. I was invited on radio stations, and then I was invited here to WHPR. The next thing I know, I was invited into the office of the one and only R.J. Watkins, and he was asking, did you fit the bill of exactly what we're looking for a gospel show Sunday evenings? And here I am. All because I stepped out on faith. This is a great day. Like I said, this is a Holy Week. This starts the week into Easter. If you just imagine what Jesus went through, just for you, all just for you. Nothing is too hard in this day and time. I know we're living in a crazy upside down world. Every time you turn the TV on, it's nothing but negativity. From the top of the house all the way down, it sometimes even reaches into your house. But I say have faith. I say step out. Keep that thing. Keep the Lord first, and everything else, I promise you, will fall into place. This is the Brotha Mike Show, and I say again, welcome. We're going to cut to a break, and when we come back, we have a special show lined up. We have a media team. But first, I have my brother here, master organist from the Second Ebenezer Church. He's the musical director. He served at Second Ebenezer for some 25 plus years. And he's still going strong. We're going to pay a little tribute to the one and only Daryl Houston, who we lost on last week. He was a great friend of mine. I had the opportunity and pleasure of having him play for me on numerous occasions. So when we come back, we're going to get a little bit up and close and a little personal with the one and only brother, Curtis Pearson. from the Second Ebenezer Church, which is the best, greatest church in the world. To me, that's my church where my bishop, Edgar Van, serves as the one and only pastor, the greatest pastor this side of heaven. So I say again to you, welcome to the Brother Mike Show.
Welcome, Judge Mathis. Thanks for coming to share an important message with the Wayne County taxpayers.
Well, thank you for allowing me to help. You know, most of my life I was a resident of Wayne County, and so I'm here to help because Treasurer Sabri wants to work with Wayne County homeowners to keep families in their homes and prevent foreclosure.
If you're having trouble making your property tax payments, let us know. We have many resources to help.
Take the first step towards staying in your home by going down to the Wayne County Treasurer's office on the 5th floor of the International Building in Greektown.
Stop by today to learn more about our payment plans and especially the newly extended interest rate reduction program.
Already in the payment plan? It's important you stay in good standing.
Making property tax payments is now easier than ever. We have placed payment kiosks in Rite Aid stores and community centers across the county. We've also added kiosks in our offices. Contact us at 313-224-5990 or email us at taxinfo@waynecounty.com.
Your word, your glory, your goodness, and your honor you gave me.
Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Brother Mike Second Chance Show. Thank you again for tuning in and taking out your time. I know a lot of you are winding down from your church day. Probably got your shout on like I did. I don't know about you, but my pastor showed out today. Pastor Van showed out. He left me. I'm still on a cloud. It's just been a great day. Thank you for taking out time again to watch the Brother Mike Show. But don't forget, without you, there is no me. I can't do this without you. Detroit, you have been so supportive of this show, and my Facebook friends, my church family, you've all been so supportive of me. I just want to say thank you. I can't thank you enough for all your support. Now I'm so honored, and I'm very excited, and I'm kind of humbled that he would take out his time out his busy schedule to stop by Brother Mike's Second Chance Show. And I'm talking about none other than the musical director for over 20 plus years to the Second Ebenezer Church, one of the master organ players in our city. This guy makes the organ talk, and we still waiting on him to shout, but that's another story. We might get into that. I'm speaking of none other than my brother Curtis Pierce. So what's going on, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Welcome to the Brother Mike Show.
Glad to be here.
Are you real? I'm so used to got that smile going on. Curtis, man, what's up, Doc? I mean, you know, I'm just happy that you're here. I'm overwhelmed.
I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy to see where you're going.
Man, God is just blessing me. I just, can't thank him enough. You are one of the master organists. I've sung behind lots of guys playing the organ for me, and it's just that it thing, when you have that it organ player.
Yes, sir.
And that's you. That's what
Thank
I
you.
call
Thank
it.
you.
I call him. We call him the maestro. So how have you been doing?
I've been doing great. Getting a little older, but still, they say age ain't nothing but a number.
Age ain't nothing but a number.
It's about how you feel.
Tell me a little bit about when did you start playing the organ?
I started real young. I'm saying maybe about 9 years old.
Wow, man, could your feet reach the pedals or not?
Yeah.
At 9.
Yeah, I started around that age, and it hit me all of a sudden because my brother was playing before me, and I never paid it no attention.
You mean Greg?
Yeah.
My producer, Greg?
Greg Pearson.
The one and only Greg Pearson.
Yeah, he was playing, and I would go to church and watch him. And
really? So he influenced you to play?
Yeah, I mean, he was so just dynamic at it.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
And I tell him to this day, you're still awesome.
He is.
And
It's
he say to
awesome guy.
me, he say, "No, you're better than me." And stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
So what makes a standout organ player? What in your opinion? I mean, you can speak. You've been doing this for 20 plus years.
Well, organists have to be someone that's flexible.
Uh huh.
I mean, by today's music is changing,
Right.
um, and you got a lot of younger players that are not well rounded.
Okay.
So you got to be well rounded with the music, be able to play your hymns, and
Oh yeah, we're
go
gonna get on that subject. Go
yeah,
ahead.
go back and play the hymns
You
and
got
play
to.
all the in between stuff and the newer music that's out today,
Mm-hmm.
and not be busy with it. It's
Okay.
because when you're playing, it's not about you. You're accompanying
All
a
right.
singer or a choir. That's your job, is to accompany them.
And not to kind of overshadow the
Right,
soloists or the
right.
choir.
Trying to show everything that you can do.
Right. At one song.
Right, right,
That's a
right,
lot of times that I have been in churches and I've been in churches where they don't know how to stop playing either.
right,
They
right,
keep playing and playing. And sometimes you can tell the anointed
right.
hands of an anointed
Oh
organ
yeah,
player
oh yeah,
from somebody that's just trying to just playing on the organ.
oh yeah. I mean, because anointed musician know how to flow.
Right.
You flowing. As soon as the service start, you flowing from start to finish.
Oh yeah.
And it's not about self. You allow
Exactly.
the anointing to use you.
Oh yeah. Uh, we've recently lost. Detroit has lost one of its premier organ
Oh
players
yes.
in Brother Daryl Houston.
Oh
It was just really, really sad and it touched my heart. What made him, in your opinion, such a standout organist to that extent where Aretha Franklin a lot of times wouldn't sing without him playing?
that guy, he had a tremendous gift.
What when you say tremendous gift, I'm trying to figure out and possibly allow the new organ generation to understand what it takes.
Well, I remember way back when uh, Daryl was in school,
Uh-huh.
and
High school,
no, I think he took.
music school.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think he
okay.
went to. I'm not sure. I think he went to Mary Grove,
Hmm.
and he had classical background.
Right, he did.
And I know that I learned a lot from that guy. I mean, I don't have to sit and talk to you to learn something.
Right,
I can
exactly.
just sit and watch you.
Or you have that ear too.
Yeah, and I learned a whole lot from that guy. The way he structured his chords, how he played behind people. His I tell people his sound was so trained. It was so precise.
Wow.
And I mean, and I would every time he get on, I was like a sponge,
Mm,
just absorbing it and
that is
everything.
really amazing.
And he could take a hymn, play it, and add flavor right on to it. And I tell people that's just like adding Laurie's on top of your food.
Right,
and
on top of
stuff.
all him.
Yeah,
My God.
I mean, he knew how to approach that thing, whereas you would feel,
Oh yeah.
what he was saying through that song and
Right.
stuff. And I'm like, man, what a gift and a talent.
It was truly a gift. I
Yes.
mean, to the extent where, as he played around the world, they would send for this guy doing recordings
Oh,
and whatnot.
yes.
And I mean, just imagine, it's amazing how the Lord can take you
Yeah.
from point A to all the way,
Oh, yeah.
And Daryl was just an exceptional organ player. I had the opportunity for him to play for me on several occasions. Even back then, before he went to school, he was a friend of mine that played the piano, simply played the piano then.
Wow.
And yeah, as I would go around to different churches, probably 18 or 19, Daryl would come and play behind me.
Hmm.
But when you speak on hymns, man, I was we were leaving church not long ago, and one of the members stopped you and asked you, "Why don't we do hymns like we used to?" I remember her. I said, Curtis don't know. He don't want no hymn today. We probably gonna bump or something, Kurt Franklin or something. But what would you say to the organ player, this next generation coming up now? What would be your advice to them being another Daryl Houston perhaps?
Make sure you get all the training and knowledge you can dealing with music. Don't be bound just to the gospel. Explore,
Right.
get training, get some classical reading under your belt.
Mm-hmm.
That opens up a whole new world because you're learning so much more.
Yes.
I know musicians, you got a lot of talented musicians.
Yes, you do.
Oh my goodness, these young guys are so talented. And it just, I guess it comes with generations. And
Yes,
stuff and
as
everything.
some of them are gifted, you can tell who's
Oh,
gifted.
yes,
And,
it's like they just come in and
Yeah.
just
And take-
playing.
And every city has its own sound. I learned that too.
Yeah, we call it their own flavor.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, they have their own flavor, but people love that Detroit flavor.
Yes, they do. And a
Everywhere I
lot.
go,
Yes.
when I sit down and play, that's Detroit.
That's Detroit, and they know right off the back that they identify with that Detroit sound, and it's just amazing that so many talented people came from our city.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? And I was told, I don't know about this, but as a kid, that his father would bring him to St. James.
Wow.
He might have been 9 or 10 and set him on the organ with Pastor Nix.
Wow.
And it's true because some of the choir members told me, what we were talking about, Brother Houston. But, yeah, we definitely lost a great organ player.
Well, I think about all those times when St. James used to be in the air.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. And,
Wonderful. Wonderful.
oh, you talking about good times.
Yes, Lord.
Oh, man.
And-
Sunday nights.
I would catch them too. I would be in the service a lot of times. And the choir was filled with personalities, people doing commercials and jingles for people, and singers singing background for Aretha, like Ophelia Barnes and all them. They all were Aretha Franklin background singers. So she knew where to come to get the good people. Didn't she? I ain't bad at her for coming to right. But yeah, anyway, man, it's just wow. It kind of blew my mind. But that just goes to let you know that tomorrow ain't promised.
No, it's
You got to
not.
praise the Lord today
Yes.
for what he's done for you today. Because
Yes.
the Bible speaks of on your wellest day, you're sick enough to die. Leave away from here. And this being Holy Week, what does it mean to you? What is Holy Week going to, how are you going to celebrate this Holy Week leading up into Easter?
Well, I'm going to be focused in on all the music I have to learn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm preparing myself for that special service, that Good Friday service, and that Sunday service, and it's so special to me because
Me too.
we get a lot of music for that
Right.
and everything, but I enjoy it so because all the collaboration
Yeah.
and just being in the midst and just being able to express yourself and
Yes.
working together as a team and all the glory go to God.
All the glory goes to God. And this is just one of my favorite times of the year is when we celebrate, the resurrection and everything that Jesus went through. He paid it all. He did it all just for me,
That's the songwriter
And,
said, just for
yes,
me.
he did. Just for me.
Just for me.
This has been having a great time here talking with the one and only Curtis Pearson, musical director at the Second Ebenezer Church, the greatest church this side of earth. We're about to go to a commercial and got to pay a couple bills. Y'all know how it goes. And when we come back, he has another side. We're going to surprise y'all that he has going on. He got some more things. A very interesting young man here sitting behind me. Very talented and gifted organ player. But he also serves on the iSight Media company. And we're going to get a little up close and personal on the media side. How about that? Brother Mike Show, again, thank you for tuning in. Don't touch that dial. unless you're turning it up. We'll be right back after these words from our sponsors.
All because your word, your glory, your goodness, and your honor you gave me.
Welcome back to the Brother Mike Show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so excited about having positive black men surrounding me today. And I always say that I would use this platform to open doors and to allow companies from black men, black people, period. We're going to eventually have to learn to support each other. We're going to have to learn where each other is so we can keep our money in our own community within ourselves. I'm so excited today. I have with me Brother Clarence Murphy, who serves as the CEO of iSight Media Intelligent Digital Marketing Solutions. And they are going to explain to us exactly what that means. Welcome, Brother Clarence. How are you, sir?
Peace and blessings, Brother
Yes,
Mike.
thank you for
My
coming,
pleasure
man.
My pleasure.
It's an honor, bro. Explain to us about the company.
Well, iSight Media, we are a media company. We perform digital marketing services. And primarily what we do is we help local merchants with their marketing. We help them collect, generate leads from online, from social media.
Okay.
We help them. We also in the process of now about to implement our birthday club, which is to help local merchants build out a birthday club, because most of them don't have really a means of actually attracting customers online. They may have a Facebook page, they may have an Instagram page, but they really don't know how to take full advantage of it. So what we do is we help them connect the dots.
So this company was founded in 2012, right?
Correct.
Wow. Well, what prompted this media merge?
Well, I worked for IBM. I worked for IBM,
okay.
AT&T, Charles Schwab. I was a contractor at Google also, and I had access to Google's white papers. And so I was just reading about the mobile technology, and I thought that would be, like, wow, to be able to market to mobile phones. I thought that was a great idea. And so
I think it is too, bro.
Yeah, and so I started to do more and more research about it. And at my time at IBM and a couple other companies that I worked for, I helped to build the standard operating procedures. So, and at IBM, they had a process that was 45 minutes, and I broke it down to 15 minutes.
Wow.
And so I said, if I can do that for them, I know I can do it for myself. And so, but I also knew that I needed partners. I can't do everything myself. I'm only one person. So we had another gentleman with us who's no longer around. He just couldn't. The vision wasn't. It's not for everybody.
He didn't see the vision
Yeah,
like
the
you
vision's
guys
not
seen
for
it.
everybody. Exactly.
No, it's not. Your vision is simply that what God has blessed you.
Absolutely.
Everybody can't see your vision. And so, Brother Curtis Pearson, exactly where do you fit in all this? I see millions of dollars being made. I'm just happy to be sitting in between two millionaires.
Well, hey, I'm going to go further and say billion.
Billions.
We sing a song that says, our God is big.
That's right.
He's strong.
And mighty. Yes, God.
By Clarence being the CEO, I'm the president of the company.
Oh, wow,
so
really?
I work closely with Clarence.
So all y'all that didn't know, not only does he play the organ, but he is a president of a company. So y'all got that here first at the Brother Mike Show. Come on, finish telling it.
So I work closely with Clarence in all the day-to-day operations and recruiting employees.
How does one become an employee? For all these people probably that needs a job, what would they do? Who would they contact?
Well, we can put a number up and get them to call and everything, but basically we've been hand selecting people.
Really?
And,
okay.
And talented people, and we're looking for people with talent, because you have a lot of people out here with talent don't know where to go.
Exactly.
And they'll sit and go work at a job that they don't want to be at.
Not moving at all.
And when we talk to people, we let them know.
Right.
when we come to them, this is an opportunity.
Yes, it is.
And when I say opportunity, many companies are not coming to you with opportunity. They ask you to come
And
fill out
work for
application
them, right.
hey, when we ask you to come and be a part of something that's great.
Wow, I'm just amazed. It just as the company. So you have a location here because I read that the company is located in Avondale, Arizona,
Correct.
but you also have a Detroit branch.
Correct.
Where's the Detroit branch located?
James' cousin.
Oh, okay. And how would someone get in touch with you? You have website information?
Yes. iSightmedia.net.
Is that website?
Yes.
So you all heard that here at the Brother Mike Show. I'm so happy to have positive brothers, man, doing positive things. So many times we turn the TV on and all we see is negative stuff about brothers all the time. So this was a blessing to me and to the Brother Mike Show that I would open doors for big black-owned businesses to be able to come on. So what are some of the things, just future things that's in store for iSight?
Well, right now we're in the process. We just we're about to our domain will be going live next quarter, which is pretty much here now. It's called why am I drawing a blank? Detroit. Detroit has all of that.com.
Okay.
It's going to be a site primarily based upon just things that's going on in Detroit. So we're going to be also doing especially hosting special events. By what we do community service. So we also are going to be letting people know about what's going on in the community. Coupons from local merchants.
Okay.
So this a whole gamut.
So are you seeking sponsorship?
We're seeking advertisers, yes.
Advertisers?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay, great. The Brother Mike Show would love to partner with you guys. We partner with you guys. It's all about staying connected with the right people. And I know his track record. He's a businessman. And he mean business. He's very serious when it comes down to taking care of business. So it's the extent of the company spans just those two cities?
Currently, yes.
Okay.
Well, actually, in the process, we just partnered up with an event marketing company that's in Valdosta, Georgia.
Oh, okay. You heard it here. Well, I'm happy to have the iSight Media people. I say to you, tune in every second and fourth Sundays, the Brother Mike Talk Show. We have a platform here for independent artists, and we're just now opening up a segment for our black-owned businesses. Like I promised, we're going to stay connected. I'm going to stay connected to you. I love you today, and I thank God for the viewers that took out their time today. Trust God. He'll make things all right. He'll make it all better. Until we meet again, Brother Mike signing out now, saying thank you again. Till we meet again, Brother Mike's Second Chance Show.